There's a silent battle happening right now. Not with tanks, not with soldiers, but with contracts, minerals, influence, and promises. And the battlefield? Africa. While the world's eyes are glued to conflicts and elections, the USA and China are fighting for something even bigger: control over the future. Because whoever wins Africa could dominate the next 100 years. Most people think Africa is just a continent of poverty and struggle, but that image is outdated, dangerously outdated. Africa has 60% of the world's uncultivated arable land, 30% of the world's mineral reserves, massive oil and gas supplies, young population, over 70% under the age of 30, and it's set to have 2.5 billion people by 2050. In short, Africa is not just the future, it is the present, and the world's superpowers know it. China saw the opportunity years ago. While the West was busy with wars and internal politics, China began shaking hands, building roads, and making deals. It didn't send armies, it sent engineers, highways, railways, stadiums, ports, power plants, all funded by China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. In return, China gained access to minerals, strategic ports, and loyal partners. Countries like Kenya, Ethiopia, Angola, and Zambia now owe billions to Chinese banks. Some call it debt trap diplomacy, others call it smart investment. Either way, China now dominates infrastructure in over 35 African countries. The United States, it arrived late to the party. For decades, America saw Africa as a place for aid, not strategy. It focused more on military bases and counter-terrorism. But now, seeing China's massive influence, the U.S. is changing course. The U.S. is investing in clean energy projects, digital infrastructure to counter Chinese 5G, strategic military alliances like AFRICOM. They launched the Build Back Better World, B3W initiative, a direct alternative to China's Belt and Road. But here's the problem. Africa remembers who helped first, and trust is not built overnight. At its core, this battle isn't just about influence. It's about resources that will shape the next century. Cobalt from the Congo powers your smartphones and electric cars. Lithium, gold, uranium, and rare earth metals are all essential to AI, EVs, and satellites. China is securing mines. The US is trying to protect digital infrastructure. But both want the same thing: control over the supply chains of tomorrow. And beyond minerals, there's soft power. China builds schools and hospitals. The US sponsors education programs and democracy projects. But which one will win hearts, not just contracts? Amid all this, one voice often gets lost: Africa itself. African leaders are becoming smarter and more united. They're no longer just taking what's given. They're negotiating deals, diversifying partners, and demanding respect. As Ghana's president once said, "We want to move beyond aid." Africa wants partnerships, not pity, and it wants to build, not borrow. So here's the truth most media won't tell you. The 21st century power game will not be decided in Washington or Beijing, but in Lagos, Nairobi, Addis Ababa, and Accra. This isn't just a regional competition. It's a silent war for the soul of the planet's youngest continent. And as the world rushes toward the age of AI, clean energy, and global tech, Africa will be the foundation. The only question is, will it rise as a sovereign force, or be caught between the giants once again? One thing is clear: the race for Africa has already begun, and history is watching.